Okay, what we're going to go through are a series of preparatory exercises for throwing the shot put for a beginner. So the first exercise that we're going to do is a two-handed between the legs backwards overhead shot put throw. What the thrower will do, we'll take the shot put in both hands, use kind of a kettlebell swinging motion, dropping the hips, and then throwing the shot put, exploding up backwards over her head. What this exercise will do, it'll get the athlete used to being explosive from the hips and in a long range of motion. Okay. So the next exercise that we're going to do, similar to the underhand backwards throw, is the underhand forward throw. The stance will be the same, except the thrower will be facing the direction of the throw. Once again, take the shot put in both hands, squat down, bring the shot put between the legs, and then using an explosive jumping motion, we'll swing the ball and throw the ball away from her forwards in that direction. One thing to remember is that your goal when doing these exercises is to have the distance that you can throw overhand backwards be as close as far as you can throw overhand forwards. Now the next exercise we're going to do is a square stance standing shot put throw without using the legs. So the thrower will take the shot put, place it in her hand about where the pads are, place the shot put onto her neck. From here, she's going to raise her left arm in the direction that she wants to throw, and then she will fire from the shoulder, exploding through the wrist, and then flicking the ball out at the end. This kind of takes the action of the legs out of the motion, so you really get to really focus on the release of the throw. Now, the next exercise in the progression from the square stance is a staggered stance shot put throw. So from this position, the shot putter will take the power foot, which is opposite the throwing hand, put that in front of the body, step back with the leg of the same hand used to throw. Once again, placing the shot put on the neck. We will drive from the hip forward, keeping the left arm up, and then driving the shot put out in the direction of the throw. This step in the progression adds a little bit more lower body action to the throw, and you should notice that once you use a staggered stance, you're able to deliver the shot put in a lot more explosive fashion, where your shot put will also go a lot farther. Now the last step for beginners in this progression is a regular standing throw. Now the position of the thrower will be more of a sideways stance, with the feet being staggered. So the power foot, which is the foot that's behind the shot put, if you're right-handed, to be your right leg, will be facing approximately 90 degrees. Your left foot, the toes of your left foot will be even with the instep of your right foot, so that when you actually turn your hips in the direction of the throw, your feet should be in a position where you can take a step forward and walk in a straight line. Now from here, you'll take the shot put and place it up on your neck. You'll put your weight on your right leg, twist it to your right. Is the right foot mover? Mm-hmm. So you twist it to the right. So you want to drop your shoulders, so they're kind of like you're picking up something heavy from the ground. From this position, you're going to drive your hips forward in the direction of the throw, and then you'll drive your shoulder, elbow, and flicking the ball finally with the wrist.
Keep in mind the athlete's a pole vaulter, not a shot putter. It's the first time she's doing this in a while. Coach, quick question: what weight are you using? The same weight as they would normally throw with? Do you change the weights?
For female athletes, most female athletes are strong enough to be able to use a 4K shot put, which is what the women throw in international competition. If you're working with high school boys, you could use a 12-pound shot. And if you're working with athletes who are in college who may not be throwers, if they're not multi-eventers, you can use a 12-pound shot for teaching for them because it's a little bit heavier. But if they're going to be multi-eventers, then you want to get them used to using the heavier, the 16-pound shot, which is the international weight.
Okay, so it shouldn't be any different than what they would normally use in competition.
That's correct.
Okay, good. Thank you, Coach.